Gemini, welcome to your December general love reading. This is your girl, Mermaid Scales Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me here. This is a general love reading for the Sun, Moon, Rising Venus, and or any other strong placement for the sign of Gemini. This is a general reading, so please keep that in mind. To only take what resonates with you and leave what doesn't for someone else who needs to hear this message. Hi, cross watchers, you're very welcome here if you're interested in a Gemini. Who wouldn't be? I like to remind Gemini and cross watchers that energy is fluid. And this simply means you may feel like I'm describing a certain situation in the reading where you feel the roles are flipped or reversed, and that's completely okay. You're more than welcome to use your own discretion to flip those roles if that resonates with your specific situation the best. All right, Gemini, let's go ahead and get your reading started. I'm first going to use my sound bowl here to clear and set the energy for you guys and see if there's any meditation messages that are coming through. But if you just want to get straight to the card pull, go ahead and check out the pinned comment below with the timestamps there. All right, Gemini, let's go ahead and see what Spirit has to say. Wow. What I saw was like someone in the bathtub with a face mask on, a drink in their hands, like, I need a break. I need a break. I need a break. And then I saw like their phone ring, or yeah, heard the phone ring, and like someone look at it, see who was calling, and just kind of put it down as if it's like, you're not going to disrupt my peace right now. I just need to not right now. So I don't know if that's you, Gemini, or if someone is kind of feeling that ways towards you right now. Again, roles can always be flipped or reversed. But I feel you guys are like that with each other. Like, there's always like a cat and mouse game between the two of you. And just depending on what's going on, what time of the year, you guys flip those roles. And right now, I feel as if you're playing the cat. I'm just saying that straight up. Let's go ahead and see what's going on here, though, and see what this means for you guys in December and what else you need to know about this energy around you. So with the cards, I'm going to ask about energy in and around your psychic field of someone that has romantic feelings or intentions towards you right now in this moment, whether you are single or taken, whether you're in a connection currently or in separation with this energy. Why are they coming through, and what do you need to know about it for December, Gemini? We have engagement ring. And it says engagement, partnership, commitment, eternity, completion, and union. Whoa. Someone is stepping it up. They get it now. They get it now. It's kind of similar to Virgo's reading. So if you have strong Virgo in your chart, or if you're dealing with a Virgo, I suggest checking out the Virgo messages to see if there's anything for you there. But this feels like even further than like Virgo's. Like, it seemed like with Virgo's reading, you know, someone was just not prepared, not ready to take that step. This person, I don't know, Gemini, whatever you did worked. Whatever you're doing, it's working. And now they're really starting to say, okay, you know what? Gemini's right. I got to do something about this. I need to do more. I need to commit more. I need to be, you know, interacting more. Wow. Tell me more about this energy. I also wonder, for some of you guys, just a really random side note, like a friend or a family member is getting engaged in December. Tell me more about this energy surrounding Gemini. Envious. Ooh, and it says jealous, suspicious, and possessive. Okay, Gemini, because you're kind of avoiding them, ignoring them, or just kind of needing a break from them, it's starting to like rev them up a bit. And they drive by your house to see if anyone's there, what you're doing, if your car's there. They wonder if you're with someone else when you're not answering those calls. You're getting their jealousy a little bit high right now. But it's kind of like, again, I'm not saying this is, you know, right or wrong thing to do. But it's kind of like, yeah, good. I want to see that they actually care. Because lately they haven't acted like they do. And so if that means I need to do something about it to let them know I could play that game too, we'll see what happens. But yeah, I wonder, Gemini, if someone is now feeling the need to do something in case you are curious about other people, in case you have been hitting other people up and dating around, like they want to be the last one standing. They cannot stand the thought of you being with someone else. They cannot have it. Okay, tell me more. Then we have, I really do want us to work out. Yeah. Yeah, they know they pissed you off, or they know that like they did something that was kind of your last straw. And I feel like this is their go time now. This is the time where they're really hyping themselves up to finally take that step, to finally give that offer, to finally tell you whatever it is you need to hear to get you, like to get out of timeout with you. That's how it kind of feels. And if they have an inkling or a notion that other people are interested in you, or like they get jealous seeing comments on your social media with little heart eye emojis, fire flame emojis, like they're like, this is not on my watch, literally. And someone may wear like an Apple Watch all the time, or just got a new watch really randomly. I'm seeing that. Okay, let's get into the tarot. And with the tarot, I'm going to ask, how do they feel about you right now? What do they think of you? What do they like about you? What do they not like about you? What do they like about the connection you have currently with them? And what do they not like about it? And what are their highest hopes and deepest fears in regards to this connection with you? What are they hoping is going to happen and unfold between the two of you? And what are they afraid of? So I'm seeing the letter P, as in Paul, Priscilla, first, middle, last initial, but I'm even seeing like you two having the same first initial, or they have the same first initial as their last initial. Don't know why it's showing up like that, but whew, yeah. Ooh. Gemini. My goodness. Yeah, they're seeing the error in their ways, which is something you've been waiting for. But it completely like put them in go mode. Like I'm literally seeing like engine, you know, hearing an engine rev up, or even seeing like the speedometer going from 0 to 100. It lit that fire under their ass for sure. Even someone could live by a gas station too. But anyway, bottom of the deck we have the King of Swords. Interesting, Virgo had this at the bottom of their deck as well. But anyway, Aquarius energy. Yeah, I mean, they know you're not messing around anymore. They know that you're serious, and you may be on the verge of seriously cutting them out. And they notice that your text messages back are very cold, like, you know, short periods at the end. You don't send as many emojis anymore. You're not sending smiley faces. It's just like, cool, period, K, period. And they don't want you to make up your mind already. They're hoping that you haven't. And maybe even for some of you guys, I don't know why I feel this way, but they're afraid that there's a friend around you that's really smart, really intelligent. Like they could have like a master's degree, PhD, high paying job that like they're afraid you're kind of interested in, or assume so, especially because you guys hang out all the time. I'm seeing someone that also likes to play trivia as well. But yeah, for most of you with this King of Swords at the bottom of the deck, you are just keeping your distance. And I don't know, I just kind of heard like, don't poke the bear. Like you better, the next message you send better mean like an apology, better mean something, better mean you coming clean, or else like that's it. Definitely. And you're waiting. You're waiting for them to finally do this. You're waiting for them to finally tell you, to offer, because you feel like this has been going on long enough. And someone could have a white couch or a white armchair in their living room. Let's get into it. How they feel about you is the 8 of Wands, Sagittarius energy. There's that fire, right? They feel like they need to reach out. They feel like they need to start planning. They feel like they need to start engaging more, trying more, hitting you up more, which is maybe you start to notice they're doing it much more now than they have before. And I think it's because they know they're on thin ice with you. But like sending message over and over again, sending you reels, memes, TikTok videos. And even if you haven't been replying to them or you just gave it like a thumbs up, nothing more, like they keep doing it because they want to keep that communication alive, especially through social media for some of you guys, like through DMs. But they feel like they have to go for it now. They feel like this is go time. Like I've been saying this whole first half of the reading. Here's the 8 of Wands. If you guys do live at a distance, they want to travel to come see you. They want to make those plans happen. What they think about you, think about this connection, is the Knight of Cups, Pisces energy. They're emotionally motivated right now, Gemini. They think that they have to open up. They think they have to take that step, and whatever they say to you next, it has to come from the heart. It has to be genuine. And they've been thinking about what to say to you, how to say this, what words they can say to actually emotionally convey everything that's on their mind right now. They've written about you before. I don't know if that's like in a journal or if that's like poetry or that's like sending text messages to their friends asking for advice about or telling them about this whole connection with you. People see that, you know, they really do have care for you, but it's still night, right? It's still kind of like, okay, I get that, but something more needs to happen now. I need to see you be a king. I need to see you be a queen. Because you haven't taken that next step, and that worries me. What they like the most about you is the 10 of Pentacles. Virgo energy. Some of you could have Virgo rising, Virgo moon. But you are the husband-wife material. And they know you're someone that they can take seriously, that they could take back home, show off to their family members, their friends, that you would be the person to have a long-term relationship with. You would be the only one they consider that with, honestly, Gemini. They're thinking about moving in with you, or you guys moving in together as well. But maybe even for some of you guys, you're really close with your family. You're family oriented. You are definitely one that works hard to their long-term financial goals. You're really good with money for some of you, and investing and spending and saving, whatever. It's like you make sure you're good security, financially, security-wise. And they can trust you. They can depend on you. They know you are resourceful. They know that you're someone that can hold it down. You'd be a good partner, definitely. And some of you, this is so random and probably only for a few of you, but you come from like a family that is known in the community. Some, you know, family that may come from wealth even. And that's something that impresses them in a lot of ways, even if it is a little superficial. And they think you guys would make, like, for those of you that, you know, can't make kids or whatever, really beautiful, handsome kids. Or even some of you were talking about adoption in some ways. This feels more like of the past, but maybe they're extra thinking about it now, Gemini, for some of you. What they don't like about you, Gemini, is the Hierophant. Taurus energy, Capricorn energy for me as a reader. So with the Hierophant, there's different messages for different groups of you. For some of you, it's like they don't understand why they can't have the long term. Like, why does it have to be marriage? They don't believe in marriage, maybe. You do, you want that. And it's like something that they kind of struggled with, or that they felt pressured by you. They you know, they don't want to just sign a paper. They don't want to be legally bound in any way. Now, others of you with the Hierophant, again, not everyone's perspectives of us are true, right? Or we may not feel like that's us, but they may think that's how you're acting. So I just want to throw that disclaimer out there. They may sometimes feel like you tell them what to do, or that you could lecture them a bit. And some may like think that you have like a moral high ground. And the second they don't like agree with you on that, they may feel like you could kind of put them down in some way. Others of you could come from a very traditional, very religious background, a traditional religious family that has high expectations. And they may be judged or feel like they're judged by your family, by your dad, your mom, your sisters, your brothers. And there's a lot to live up to and a lot of expectations for that. Someone could also be a teacher, or like a social worker, or someone that works in spirituality for a job, but it's like a lot of people rely on you, and even too much so. And they can see that that drains you, Gemini. For some of you guys, that is relevant too. What they like the most about this connection is the Three of Swords. Very interesting card placement. Libra energy. You know, I'm kind of getting that vibe where it's just some people, you can try to take like the very passive way, nice way, sugarcoat things. And sometimes that helps people see the error in their ways. At times, I feel like this person needed like a wake-up call, or needed like to be really told bluntly, honestly, even if it kind of stung them in some ways, like the truth. And I kind of also feel with this Three of Swords, like you're always going to say the truth, even if it's not what someone wants to hear, even if like it could possibly hurt their feelings, although that's never your goal. You just feel like you have to say the harder things. You have to bring up the harder conversations. And they see like how real you are because of that, Gemini. And, you know, for some of you with this Three of Swords in this position too, you helped them through a very hard time in their life. Through some sort of loss of a friend, a family member, even, you know, just like, even if it's not a loss, like they pass on to the other side, just like a betrayal, like a friend betrayed them, a coworker betrayed them, a family member betrayed them, and you were there for them through their lowest point. And they'll always be grateful to you for that, Gemini. What they don't like about this connection is the Death card. They're afraid it's over. That's their biggest, like, fear in the back of their minds right now. That, you know, what's been done is irreversible. It's pretty final. It's pretty set. Scorpio energy. Something may have happened around Scorpio season that was kind of like the last straw-ish for you. And like, since that happened, you held yourself, you know, to those boundaries. If you're not going to give me what you want, stay away from me. And even some of you guys, what you may be asking for, or what you've been wanting from this person, they realize it's going to set in motion some major changes. So like moving, marrying, having a long-term relationship even. It feels like a very, very big change for them. That's a little scary. They think that something bad could come out of it, or they can make the wrong choice from it, and it would be something they can't go back from. I'm randomly picking up on this for someone, either you or them. Someone could have lost a parent at a very young age. Like before you even remembered them really, or I'm hearing 6 for someone. And, you know, it's definitely maybe for someone out there, if that is a message for someone, has made them very afraid of change, or sudden change, or unexpected change. And they may feel like you're now putting the pressure on to bring in change in their life that is a bit scary for them, definitely. Highest hopes, the 10 of Cups. So with the 10s here, you could be seeing 1010 quite a bit as a number confirmation. 10 may have always meant something to you on a personal level. Your birthday could be June 10th, or even like a cusper, June 20th or May 20th for some of you guys. But they're hoping that this will work out, that you guys will be happy again, that whatever you're going through is just a little rut in the road, but you guys have bonded, you guys care for each other, and that's what matters. And that if they were to do their part in meeting you in the level you want to be met in, you guys will be really happy. They feel like they can only have this with you, Gemini. I feel that very strongly here. And others of you, like if there are plans with going and hanging out with someone's family for the holidays, they're hoping it will work out better than what they're afraid of it being. For some, it's very clear here. And maybe it's like the first time someone's going to meet the parents. So that could always bring up some, you know, thoughts of, am I going to mess up? They're hoping that your family will like them, Gemini, especially if you're very close to them. But yeah, I do feel highest hopes in general for the long term. They want fulfillment. They want happiness that they can only feel or see themselves having with you. No one else, really. But the deepest fears, the Fool card. Aquarius energy, Aries energy. They messed it up. They blew it. You're off to newer. You're looking forward, not back. You're looking for new horizons. Some of you with the 8 of Wands and the Fool card, yeah, again, like moving out of where you've been to a different city, a different state, or even like a different country. And then it would make it all the harder to reunite with you. But yeah, I think they are worried that they missed out on a big opportunity to welcome something finally new in their lives that would have made a huge difference. They're afraid that, you know, they acted too carelessly. And now you don't take them seriously. You don't take what they would have to offer seriously. But yeah, ultimately they're afraid you're moving on. And that really scares them, Gemini. Definitely. Kind of want to clarify this Fool card a little bit more, though. Tell me more about this Fool card. Ooh, straight up, if there's someone new in your life, they're really afraid of that. My goodness. Tell me more about this Fool card. 4 of Swords. You know, like what I kind of feel here, maybe some of you guys are very prominent on social media. I'm even feeling like blogging, travel bloggers. So like your profile could be public and you would never like reach back out to them. You would not talk to them again, but they could see like everything you're starting new in your life through social media, through hearing about it, even if you don't have a social media. And just feel like they missed out on all the new adventures they could have had with you, with the new life they could have had with you. It feels that intense, Gemini, honestly. Bottom of the deck, the Ace of Swords. They're afraid you're not going to talk to them anymore. You have no interest in speaking with them again, especially if you have been ignoring their messages, ignoring their calls. Wow. All right, Gemini, to see the likely outcome of this situation, what is likely to happen and unfold from now to the end of the month, you need to be aware of, know about. We're going to go ahead and take this to Vimeo for the extended reading. I'm going to overturn this card here to show you the likely outcome. Just pull some more tarot oracle cards to dive deeper into this situation. So if you still have questions, let's get those answered now. And if you'd like to join me for the extended reading, open up the description box and you'll find the link to Vimeo, which will take you to the extended reading. But if this is where I depart, Gemini, I really hope that this reading resonated with you. I hope it gave you the clarity, insight, healing, and guidance that you were looking for by watching this message. And if it has, please let me know. Drop a comment below, hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe. I love you, Gemini, very much, and I'll see you next time. Take care, Gemini.